Are you considering taking Rexulti but concerned about the potential side effects? It's essential to be fully informed before starting any new medication. In this video, we will delve into the potential side effects of Rexulti and provide you with the information you need to make an educated decision. Rexulti is a prescription medication that is often prescribed to help treat mental health conditions such as schizophrenia and major depressive disorder. It belongs to a class of drugs called atypical antipsychotics, which work by balancing certain chemicals in the brain. While effective for many individuals, it's important to be aware of the possible side effects the medication may cause. Common side effects of Rexulti. Like any medication, Rexulti may cause some common side effects. These side effects are usually mild and tend to improve as your body adjusts to the medication. It's important to remember that not everyone will experience these side effects, and they may vary from person to person. One of the most common side effects of Rexulti is nausea. Some individuals may experience mild stomach discomfort or a feeling of queasiness after taking the medication. This side effect is usually temporary and can be managed by taking Rexulti with food or a glass of milk. If you find that your nausea persists or becomes severe, it's important to consult your healthcare provider. Headaches are another common side effect of Rexulti. Some individuals may experience mild to moderate headaches during the initial stages of treatment. These headaches typically subside over time as your body adjusts to the medication. If you find that your headaches are persistent or severe, it's recommended to consult your healthcare provider for further guidance. In addition to nausea and headaches, some individuals may experience drowsiness or fatigue when taking Rexulti. This side effect can make it difficult to concentrate or perform daily tasks. If you find that your drowsiness is impairing your ability to function, it's important to discuss this with your healthcare provider. They may be able to adjust your dosage or provide recommendations to help manage this side effect. Rare and severe side effects of Rexulti. While less common, Rexulti may also cause rare and severe side effects. It's important to be aware of these potential risks and to seek immediate medical attention if you experience any of these symptoms. One rare but serious side effect of Rexulti is the development of a movement disorder known as tardive dyskinesia. Tardive dyskinesia is characterized by involuntary movements of the face and body, such as lip smacking, tongue protrusion, and repetitive chewing motions. If you notice any unusual movements or twitches, it's crucial to inform your healthcare provider immediately. Another severe side effect of Rexulti is the possibility of developing neuroleptic malignant syndrome, NMS. NMS is a rare but potentially life-threatening condition that can occur when taking antipsychotic medications. Symptoms of NMS may include high fever, muscle stiffness, confusion, and changes in heart rate and blood pressure. If you experience any of these symptoms, it is essential to seek immediate medical attention. In some cases, Rexulti may also increase the risk of developing suicidal thoughts or behaviors, particularly in children, teenagers, and young adults. It's important to closely monitor any changes in mood or behavior while taking Rexulti and to seek immediate help if you or a loved one is experiencing suicidal thoughts. Drug interactions with Rexulti. It's crucial to be aware of potential drug interactions when taking Rexulti. Certain medications, both prescription and over-the-counter, can interact with Rexulti and affect its effectiveness or increase the risk of side effects. It's essential to inform your healthcare provider about all the medications, supplements, and herbal products you are currently taking. One common drug interaction with Rexulti is the use of antidepressants known as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs. When combined with Rexulti, SSRIs can increase the risk of serotonin syndrome, a potentially life-threatening condition characterized by agitation, hallucinations, rapid heartbeat, and high body temperature. If you are taking an SSRI, your healthcare provider will carefully monitor your symptoms and adjust your medication as needed. Another medication that may interact with Rexulti is carbamazepine, a drug used to treat seizures and certain mood disorders. Carbamazepine can decrease the effectiveness of Rexulti, making it less effective in treating your mental health condition. If you are currently taking carbamazepine, your healthcare provider may need to adjust your Rexulti dosage or explore alternative treatment options. Precautions and warnings when taking Rexulti. Before starting Rexulti, it's important to discuss your medical history and any pre-existing conditions with your healthcare provider. Certain precautions and warnings should be considered to ensure your safety and the effectiveness of the medication. If you have a history of heart problems, low blood pressure, or seizures, it's crucial to inform your healthcare provider before starting Rexulti. This medication can potentially affect these conditions and may require close monitoring. Additionally, if you have a history of diabetes or are at risk of developing diabetes, Rexulti may increase your blood sugar levels. Regular monitoring of blood sugar levels is essential for individuals with diabetes or at risk of developing the condition. It's important to note that Rexulti may cause dizziness or lightheadedness, especially when standing up from a sitting or lying position. To minimize the risk of falls or injury, it's recommended to rise slowly from a seated or lying position and to inform your healthcare provider if you experience persistent dizziness. Managing side effects of Rexulti. If you experience side effects while taking Rexulti, it's important to communicate with your healthcare provider. They can provide guidance and recommendations on managing these side effects to ensure your overall well-being throughout your treatment journey. For individuals experiencing nausea or stomach discomfort, taking Rexulti with food or a glass of milk can help alleviate these symptoms. It's also recommended to avoid spicy or greasy foods that may exacerbate nausea. If your nausea persists or becomes severe, your healthcare provider may consider adjusting your dosage or exploring alternative treatment options. Headaches can be managed by staying well hydrated and practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing and meditation. If over-the-counter pain relievers are necessary, it's important to consult your healthcare provider to ensure they do not interact with Rexulti or worsen any other underlying conditions. If you find yourself experiencing drowsiness or fatigue, it's recommended to establish a consistent sleep routine and prioritize getting enough rest. Avoiding alcohol and caffeine can also help reduce drowsiness. If these strategies are not effective, your healthcare provider may need to adjust your dosage or explore alternative treatment options. Long-term effects of Rexulti. The long-term effects of Rexulti are still being studied, and it's important to follow up with your healthcare provider regularly to monitor your progress and address any concerns. While Rexulti can be an effective treatment option for many individuals, it's essential to weigh the potential benefits against the potential risks. Some studies suggest that long-term use of atypical antipsychotics, like Rexulti, may be associated with weight gain and an increased risk of developing metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is a cluster of conditions that includes high blood pressure, high blood sugar, abnormal cholesterol levels, and excess body fat around the waist. Regular monitoring of weight, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels is important for individuals taking Rexulti long-term. Another potential long-term effect of Rexulti is the development of sexual side effects, such as decreased libido or difficulty achieving orgasm. These side effects can significantly impact an individual's quality of life and should be discussed with your healthcare provider if they arise. Alternatives to Rexulti for treating mental health conditions. If you are concerned about the potential side effects of Rexulti or have experienced intolerable side effects, it's important to discuss alternative treatment options with your healthcare provider. There are several alternative medications and therapies available that may be better suited to your specific needs. One alternative to Rexulti is aripiprazole, a similar medication that is also used to treat schizophrenia and major depressive disorder. Aripiprazole has a similar mechanism of action but may have a different side effect profile. It's important to discuss the potential benefits and risks of aripiprazole with your healthcare provider to determine if it is a suitable alternative for you. In addition to medication alternatives, there are also various therapy options available for the treatment of mental health conditions. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, and interpersonal therapy, IPT, are just a few examples of evidence-based therapies that can be effective in managing symptoms and improving overall mental well-being. It's important to discuss these options with your healthcare provider to determine the most appropriate treatment plan for you. Talking to your doctor about Rexulti. Before starting any new medication, it's crucial to have an open and honest conversation with your healthcare provider. This discussion should include a thorough review of your medical history, current medications, and any concerns or questions you may have. Here are some important points to discuss with your doctor when considering Rexulti. Your specific mental health condition and symptoms. Previous treatment options and their effectiveness. Potential side effects of Rexulti and how to manage them. Any pre-existing medical conditions or medications that may interact with Rexulti. Long-term effects and monitoring requirements. Alternative treatment options and their potential benefits and risks. Any concerns or questions you may have. Your healthcare provider is there to support you and guide you through the decision-making process. By having an open and informed discussion, you can work together to determine the best treatment plan for your mental health. Conclusion. In conclusion, it's important to be aware of the potential side effects of Rexulti before starting this medication. While Rexulti can be an effective treatment option for individuals with mental health conditions such as schizophrenia and major depressive disorder, it's crucial to weigh the potential benefits against the possible risks. Common side effects of Rexulti may include nausea, headaches, and drowsiness. It's important to communicate with your healthcare provider if these side effects become persistent or severe. Rare and severe side effects such as tardive dyskinesia, neuroleptic malignant syndrome, NMS, and the risk of developing suicidal thoughts or behaviors should be monitored closely, and immediate medical attention should be sought if necessary. Managing side effects of Rexulti can involve strategies such as taking the medication with food, staying well hydrated, and practicing relaxation techniques. Long-term effects of Rexulti may include weight gain and the development of metabolic syndrome, as well as sexual side effects. Regular monitoring and follow-up with your healthcare provider are essential to address any concerns and adjust treatment as needed. If you are concerned about the potential side effects or have experienced intolerable side effects while taking Rexulti, discussing alternative treatment options with your healthcare provider is important. Aripiprazole and various therapy options are potential alternatives to consider. Ultimately, the decision to start or continue Rexulti should be made in collaboration with your healthcare provider, taking into account your specific needs and circumstances. Remember, being informed empowers you to make the best decisions for your mental health. Don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider to discuss any questions or concerns you may have about Rexulti or any other medication. Together, you can work towards finding the treatment plan that is most effective and suitable for you. Thanks for watching.